morning, good morning, good morning. Whew. Happy hump day. It is hump day, isn't it? I apologize if I am. You did make it, Heidi. Welcome. Welcome back. I apologize if I'm a little off sleep. Was elusive yesterday, last night. I had an amazing Meridian Energy Center session yesterday by my dear friend Amy Spicer, and whew, it was. Hi, Amy Spicer. I just mentioned you, and it was amazing. And as I was leaving the session, she was like, "You might be purging some things," and I didn't believe it. I had energy work done forever. I've been in this land of the woo for a really long time. And I didn't expect any purging to happen. There was purging. There was no sleeping. But I feel good-ish. I definitely need to sleep. So if I seem a little off, it's because Stella and I pretty much were not sleeping. But I did start watching Community on Netflix, which is a very funny sitcom. If you enjoy the mindless sitcoms, it was a very entertaining way for me to spend the night. All right, we're going to start with this beautiful energy deck to see what kind of energy we are dealing with today. What do we got? What kind of knowledge, wisdom, and guidance does the collective need for this hot, sticky day today? What do we need? What do we need to know? What will help us? Ooh, a cornucopia of goodness. I love this one. More abundance for all of us. A cornucopia of goodness. It's there. It's for you. It's for you to take. Abundance and prosperity has been coming up a lot in these cards. Even, as the world continues to fall apart more and more and more. My shirt just says Austin, and this shirt's probably about 15 years old. It's not white, it's see-through. So this cornucopia, the abundance is here if we can, keep moving forward and not get distracted by everything that's going on. I'm not saying don't pay attention to what's going on, but what I am saying is pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to what's happening inside and what you feel you should be doing. And if you do that and move from your heart space, you're going to scoop up all of that abundance. The cornucopia of goodness and a little bit of magic. A little bit of magic. Your superpowers will kick in a little bit. It's a great card to start today's reading. Let's jump into our Sacred Rebels. See what the rebels have for us to go along with our cornucopia of goodness. What do we have? I love the Sacred Rebels. They're the badasses in the sacred family of ours. The rebels. Don't you want to be a rebel? Oh, softly, softly, the tender touch. Softly, softly, the tender touch. We're going to have to see what the book has to say about this. I'm going to say we need to be soft and gentle with ourselves. That's what I'm getting from this. But let's see what the book has to say. So many things happening in this card. Love this deck. And I love it even more because the number is on the card. So much easier to find. All right, our softly, softly, tender the touch. To feel that you are already a naturally abundant being who gratefully invites more of what you want into your life is rather different to feeling lack, fear, and wishing your world would change. It is a bit like dressing for the job you want, even if it's not yet the job you have. You energetically embody what you wish to attract more of into your life, like attracts like. How great is that? Heidi, you totally are a rebel. How great is that? So we start out with this cornucopia, and then softly, softly, tender the touch. More about bringing all the abundance that you deserve into your life. If you can be soft and gentle with yourself. And obviously do the work. We have to do the work. But be kind, be sweet to yourself. Let that abundance flow to you. Let all of those goodies come to you. They're yours for the taking. But you got to take them. You got to do some work. You got to put in the work. You have to put in the work. All right. Not keepers of the light, angels and ancestors. Angels and ancestors. Let's see what these kids have for us to go along with all this abundance that just keeps flowing out for us today. The hermit. Retreat and recharge. Maybe these cards are for me, that I'm just supposed to chill out and relax today. But we have softly, tender the touch. Relax so the abundance can come to you, right? And then the hermit, retreat and recharge. Sit down, go within, listen to that little voice. Connect to your Merkabah. Look at it back up in there in the background. Rest in this crazy time that we're currently in. We often forget about the rest and allowing ourselves to actually integrate all of the things that are happening. A good friend of mine is doing a whole bunch of work on himself. And the other day we were talking and he was like, I'm doing this course and I'm doing that course and I'm doing this and I'm working with that person. And I stopped and I was like, but are you allowing yourself any time to integrate everything that's happening? Because we can keep doing all the things and take all the classes, all the courses, go see all the teachers, do all of the stuff. But if you're actually not taking time to become a hermit and rest and recharge and let all of that stuff integrate, it's just kind of going to float around. It's actually not going to move through you, so all of the work you're doing isn't actually going to do anything because you're not letting it integrate. It's like when you lift heavy weights. You shouldn't lift heavy weights every day because your muscles need to, heal. So they can grow, but you have to have the rest. Rest is so important. Even when you're working with your soul and your higher being. Yeah, your higher self needs to rest a little bit as well. So today, if we want to scoop up all of the goodness, we need to rest. Softly, tender the touch, retreat and recharge. Exactly. Take a break. All right. Last one for the day. The star seeds. I love these star seeds. What do we got? The cosmic heart. Devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. Make your life a moving prayer. This has also been coming up a whole bunch. Make your life a moving prayer. Lead by example. Stop trying to evangelize. And I say that a lot because I was raised an evangelical, born-again Christian, and literally this is, and I've talked to my parents about this, so I don't feel bad saying this in this type of environment. It's super fucked up that there's a whole religion out there that has kids walk around and hand people what they call tracts and say, here, if you say this prayer, I'll save your soul and you'll go to heaven and you won't go to hell. Fuck that. Fuck that. No religion should be doing that. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I was brought up. So there's a little bit of stuff inside of me that's like, what the fuck were they thinking? Saying, here, go walk around and give these tracts to a bunch of strangers so you can save their soul. Fucked up. Don't do that to people. What you need to do is make your life a moving prayer. Lead by example, lead by example, lead by example. If you want people to come to Christ, act like Christ. Guess what Christ did? He loved the shit out of people. Yeah, the whores, the drug dealers, the prostitutes, he loved them all. He didn't preach to them. He didn't go up to them and say, if you stop doing those drugs, I can get you into heaven. No, he didn't. He was just Christ. He moved from a space of love. So, interesting that this card comes up. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So make your life a moving prayer. Do not try to evangelize or save anybody's soul. The only soul you need to save is your own. And you don't even need to save your own damn soul. You just need to wake up. But don't try to convert people. Don't try to get people to believe what you want to believe. If you want people to follow Krishna, then act like Krishna. But don't say, come chant the Maha Mantra with me 70 million times, and you'll become a better person. Maybe you'll become a better person. Maybe you'll just hate the fucking song. I don't know. Lead by example. Lead by example. And when you lead by example, guess what happens? You get a cornucopia of goodness. So that's it, my friends. Kind of the same energy that we've been dealing with a lot. Can you recharge, go inward, be kind to yourself, be sweet to yourself, lead by example, and then scoop up all the goodness that the universe has for you? Because it's all there. It's there for the taking if you can be a sweet, kind, loving person. Whew. Well, I am going to go take Steph for a quick walk and then lay down and relax and recharge and be very tender with myself tonight. So my good friend Amy is on here. I'm pretty sure Amy is booked until September, probably October and November, but she is a magical human being. Check her out. Amy was also recently a guest on some of my favorite podcasts, the Soberish podcast. So if you really want to find out some fun stuff, please check that out. That's all I got. Be kind to yourself. Be sweet to yourself. Lead by example. Be a nice fucking person. That's what we need. We need all of us to be good people. Be nice people. Lead by example. Don't be an asshole. Have a great day. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow morning right here. Also, no Thursday nooner this week, but the 2-hour extended practice is back, and this week's class is called Manifesting Freely. Manifesting Freely. It's going to be fucking really good. All right. I love you all. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow morning.